So originally, I was going to wait until the morning to record this, but no, I think this is something that needs to be done now. The game is still going on right now. There are 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. I'm watching it now. The Steelers just fumbled, and they're down by 13. Packers have the ball at the 19-yard line. This game is over. Oh, okay. First and foremost, well done to the Green Bay Packers. Same thing as I said about the Bungles game. You were losing, and then you made adjustments. The Steelers did not make adjustments. You guys did, and you guys deserved the win. Now, where do I begin? I guess I'll start with the offense. The offense, once again, I didn't think was the problem tonight. Could the offense have been better? Absolutely. There were some drop passes, but ultimately, the offense isn't what cost this team this game. What cost this team this game is, stop me if you've heard this before, the defense. Oh boy. Oh, this defense. Where do I begin? First and foremost, I guess I'll start with the good. Jalen Ramsey, I thought you played well today. Slay, at times, I thought you played fine. But you did have a couple plays here and there where I thought you were terrible. The corners, I thought, played okay. I thought they were the best unit of the defense today, but that's not exactly saying much. The linebackers were atrocious. Don't even get me started on those. They couldn't tackle to save their lives. It was bad. As for the pass rush, terrible. No pressure whatsoever. No pressure whatsoever. And with how much we're paying TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, that and Cam Hayward, unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable to have as little pressure on Jordan Love as you had tonight. It was terrible. It got to the point where I was celebrating Jordan Love throwing an incomplete pass because he had 20 in a row. He had 20 in a row, and it's not like these were, easy checkdowns. There were a few here and there, obviously, but for the most part, oh my god, the Steelers got pressure on Jordan Love and they nearly sacked him. I can't believe it. It's a miracle. Anyways, yeah. So, where was I? Oh yeah. There was one point when Jordan Love had 20 completions in a row, and when he finally threw an incomplete pass, I was clapping. That's how bad it got. Terrell Austin, you gotta be on the hot seat, man. You gotta be on the hot seat. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. At least not mid-season, they're not gonna do it. But boy, his seat's gotta be real warm. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad, this defense. This is the highest paid defense in the league, and you come out with this. Absolutely unacceptable. And the Packers just got a field goal. So now it's 35-19 with 4 minutes left. Now, I was going to make a video, and I was going to make a video probably Tuesday or something. And I was going to talk about what I think the Steelers should do at the trade deadline. But I guess I'll talk about it now while I'm thinking about it. Now, I know wide receiver 2 is obviously going to come up. But, in all honesty, I don't think that helped this team that much. Especially if they're going to trade for a guy if you want them to trade for a guy like Jalen Waddle or Chris Olave. I don't think that's happening. What I think would be a more realistic wide receiver 2 scenario, if they choose to go down that route, would be maybe a guy like Brandon Cooks. He's a bit older, but you can use him as a rental, and he's a route runner, which is what, you would want, because you have Metcalf. With all that being said, the Steelers need to trade for literally anyone on defense. Literally, and I mean literally anyone who can play defense, because this defense is not good. And guess who you play next week? You play the white hot Colts. And Jonathan Taylor is a monster. Thank you for carrying my fantasy team. But how are you supposed to beat this team next week? And I would like to mention, Ravens are only getting healthier. They beat the Bears today. They're sitting at 2-5, and their schedule is very favorable for the rest of the season. This division is not won, and it's because of games like this that you have not won this division yet. You had them in the first half, man. I mean, the Packers were making miscues. They were dropping the ball. They were missing field goals. I mean, it felt like the only player who came to play on this team tonight was Chris Boswell. I mean, he scored 12 of this team's points. 13 if you count the extra point. I mean, what are we doing? Steelers were winning 16-7 at the half. They've scored 3 points in the second half. Absolutely atrocious, man. I mean, I just don't understand anything about this team. I really don't. You better hope this gets better. Now, I know you had injuries. Joey Porter, he's getting his ankle taped up right now. Deshaun Elliott, he got hurt. That definitely didn't help. But you weren't. I mean, this is more than a Deshaun Elliott problem. This is a core defensive issue. It's bad. I mean, there's nothing more to say than that. It's a bad unit. Simple as that. Yeah. Yeah, this team needs help, man. Jaylen Warren, I thought you were great. I thought he was great today. He had very productive runs when they used him in the first half, and then they just kind of went away from it in the second half. Jonnu Smith almost had a crazy catch. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say that hasn't been said before about this team. The defense has problems, and I don't think they're getting fixed. The Steelers' defense for years, ever since Terrell Austin took over 4 years ago, has relied on splash plays, turnovers. And when you don't get the splash plays, you get games like this or the game against Cincinnati just last week. That's what happens. If you don't get those splash plays, that's what happens. And Metcalf got a first down to keep the game alive with 3 minutes, 20 seconds. But yeah, this defense is too reliant on splash plays. I apologize for the lighting. I'm trying to fix it, but I didn't want it to be dark. I turned on the light just for this. I mean, the defense relies too heavily on splash plays, and that's pretty much all I can say about that. And then when you don't get those splash plays, you don't win. Anyways, I guess that's it. I'm gonna finish the rest of this game. I'm not expecting much. Hey, look, if the Steelers end up somehow miraculously coming back in this game, that'd be great. That'd be great. And I will make an update video giving my feelings on the situation. But yeah, I don't see that happening. Especially with no timeouts, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Here, let's see. Rodgers, he takes the snap. He's looking towards the middle of the field, looking downfield, and touchdown, Roman Wilson. Or maybe not. He dropped it at the end. Yeah, that's par for the course for this team. Yep. That's pretty much that. Oh well.